Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. For this episode, our lesson is about the measure of one interior angle of a regular polygon. In our previous episode, we already studied how to find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. This episode, our focus is how to find the measure of one interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, let's start. We have here these two polygons. This is a pentagon and this is a regular pentagon. Okay, let's find out the sum of the interior angles of this pentagon. Okay, let's draw diagonals to create triangles. So by drawing these diagonals, then we created 1, 2, 3 triangles. Okay, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So 180 degrees times 3 triangles. So that means the sum of the interior angles of this pentagon is 540 degrees. Since this angle, this angle, this one, this angle, and this angle are not equal in measure, then we cannot find each angle's measure. Okay, in case of regular pentagon, okay, let's draw diagonals to create triangles. So we created here 3 triangles. One triangle is 180 degrees, 180 degrees times 3 triangles. Then the sum of the interior angles of this regular pentagon is 540 degrees. Okay, this angle, this one, this angle, this angle, and this angle are equal in measure since this is a regular pentagon. That means we can know or we can find the measure of each angle. So the sum of the interior angles is 540 degrees. So 540 degrees divided by the total number of angles in that pentagon or in that polygon. So we have here 5 angles. So 540 degrees divided by 5, then that means each angle measures 108 degrees. Okay, this time, let's take a look at this chart. Okay, this chart will help us understand the pattern or the formula in finding the measure of one interior angle of a polygon. Okay, this row are the different regular polygons. Okay, this is the sum of the interior angles of the regular polygon, while this row is about the measure of one interior angle of that regular polygon. Okay, we have here an equilateral triangle, or we can say, or we can call this one a regular triangle. If it's an equilateral or a regular triangle, that means angles are equal in measure. Sides are also equal in measure. For square, or we can say regular tetragon, okay, these 4 angles are equal in measures. Okay, sides are also equal in measures. Same with regular pentagon. These 5 angles are equal in measures, including the sides, also equal in measure. So, to find the sum of the interior angles of an equilateral or regular triangle, okay, this is equal to 180 degrees because this is a triangle. Okay, what about for a square? Okay, what is the sum of interior angles? Okay, first, we draw diagonal. And we created here 2 triangles. Okay, one triangle is 180 degrees. So 180 degrees times 2. Then the sum of the interior angles is 360 degrees. For regular pentagon, okay, let's draw diagonals. And we created 1, 2, 3 triangles. So one triangle is 180 degrees times 3. Then the sum of the interior angles of a regular pentagon is equal to 540 degrees. Okay, from this, we can now find the measure of one interior angle of this regular polygon. Okay, since all angles are equal in measure, so the measure of one interior angle of a regular triangle or equilateral triangle is 180 degrees divided by 3, and that's equal to 60 degrees. So each angle measures 60 degrees. For regular tetragon or square, so this is 360 degrees divided by 4 angles. And that is equal to 90 degrees. So each angle measures 90 degrees. For regular pentagons, since all angles are equal in measure, so 540 degrees divided by 5. And that is equal to 108 degrees. So each interior angle measures 108 degrees. Okay, what about for regular n-gon? Okay, n here is the number of angles of that polygon. So for regular n-gon, the sum of the interior angles will be, okay, we already studied this in our previous episode. One triangle is 180 degrees times the number of triangle, that is n minus 2. So to find the measure of one interior angle of that regular polygon, okay, the sum of the interior angles is 180 degrees times n minus 2. Then we just need to divide by the number of angles. So 180 degrees times n minus 2 divided by n. Okay, in summary, the number of interior angles in a regular n-gon, since it is equal, okay, to the number of vertices, there are n angle, which is the same as n. Okay, therefore, the measure of one interior angle of a regular n-gon would be 180 degrees times n minus 2. So this is the sum of the interior angles. Okay? Then we just need to divide this one by n, or this is the number of angles of that polygon. So 180 degrees times n minus 2 divided by n. Okay, this time, let's answer this concept check question. Fill in the blank with the correct answers. Okay, the sum of the interior angles of a regular decagon. Decagon or 10-gon. Okay, the sum of the interior angles of a regular decagon is 180 degrees times n minus 2. So n is 10. So 10 minus 2, so this is 8. So 180 degrees times 8. So the measure of one interior angle of the regular decagon is, so 180 degrees times n minus 2, that's 8. So this is times 8. Okay, then we need to divide this one by the number of angles. Okay, that is 10. So 180 degrees times 8 divided by 10. So if we will simplify, then 18 times 8. Okay, so this will be equal to 144. So the measure of one interior angle of a regular decagon is 144 degrees. Okay, this time, let's answer this simple activity. Okay, answer the following questions. Number 1 is, what is the measure of one interior angle of a regular, okay, pentadecagon? Take note, regular pentadecagon. That means all angles are equal in measure. Okay, pentadecagon, or this is 15 gon. So there are 15 angles in this polygon. So, one triangle is 180 degrees. So, 180 degrees, okay, times the number of triangles, so that is n minus 2. Okay, n is 15. So, 15 minus 2 is 13. And then, we have to divide this one by the number of angles. So, there are 15 angles in pentadecagon. So, 180 degrees times 13 divided by 15. Okay, let's simplify before we will multiply. Okay, 180 and 15 can be simplified. So, this becomes 12. So, 12 times 13, then this is equal to, okay, 156. So, the measure of one interior angle of a regular pentadecagon is 156 degrees. Okay, what about question number 2? What is the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon where each interior angle measures 144 degrees? Okay, the first thing we need to do is we have to find out what is this regular polygon. How many angles this regular polygon have? And then from that, we can find the sum of its interior angles. So, one triangle is 180 degrees. So, 180 degrees times, okay, the number of triangle, that is n minus 2. And then we need to divide this one by the number of angles, that is n. And this is equal to 144 degrees. So that is the measure of each interior angle. Okay, to make this equation simpler, okay, we just need to multiply both sides by n. So this is n times this one. So here is also n. So if we will simplify, then we only have 180 degrees, okay, times n minus 2, and this is equal to 144n. Okay, simplify this one, so this becomes 180n minus 180 times negative 2 is going to be 360. Okay, this is equal to 144n. Okay, combine like terms, so 180n, 144n, okay, will be transferred here on this side. So 180n minus 144n, okay, that would give you 36. So we have 36n. And this will be moved on the other side also. So this is equal to 360. Okay, divide both sides by 36. So n is equal to 36. 360 divided by 36. So that means n is equal to 10. So this regular polygon is decagon because it has 10 angles. So what is the sum of the interior angles of a regular decagon? So that means, okay, 180 degrees, okay, times n minus 2. Okay, n minus 2 is 10 minus 2, so that's 8. So 180 degrees times 8, then this is equal to 1,440 degrees. So the sum of the interior angles of a regular decagon is 1,440 degrees.